Bibtoons!
Moses Part 9. Sickness, boils, and hail. Moses appears once again before Pharaoh to warn him that God will send even more plagues and disasters upon Egypt because of the enslavement of his people. But Pharaoh does not heed the warnings, and that is why the livestock in the field and the animals of the Egyptians will suffer the consequences. And so it was. A great number of animals died all across Egypt, in the cities and in the countryside, affected by this terrible plague. However, once again, in the land where the Hebrews lived, not a single animal or piece of livestock died. God was protecting them. Pharaoh's informants returned and told him what happened, but still, he chose to ignore these signs. A few days later, Moses and Aaron once again confronted Pharaoh at God's command, and there he was, defiant and arrogant, feeling confident for having survived the previous plagues. Then, Moses, taking some ashes they had brought from the Hebrews' furnaces, throws them into the air, scattering them in the wind before Pharaoh's eyes. "What's the matter, Moses? Have you run out of tricks? Next time, try a little harder." Pharaoh once again underestimated the power of God, but soon, all the Egyptians suffered the plague of boils. It caused rashes and wounds on the people and their animals, bringing great discomfort and pain to their skin. Once more, the magicians could not stand against Moses and the power of God. Not long after, Moses warns Pharaoh that God would send a great hailstorm over all of Egypt. But he did not listen, and because of his arrogance, he and the Egyptians would suffer a new calamity. Moses lifts his hands to the sky, and a great storm begins. The Lord sent hail as large as had never been seen before in Egypt, and also hail mixed with fire. Across the land, the damage was enormous. Trees and crops were destroyed. Animals and people who could not find shelter perished. The only place where no hail fell was in Goshen, the land where the Israelites lived. God protected them once more. Tired and overwhelmed by the great storm, Pharaoh calls Moses to his palace. "This time you have won. Your Lord is righteous, and my people and I are sinners. I can't take these thunderclaps and hail anymore. Ask the Lord to stop the storm, and I will let your people go." As soon as I leave the city and raise my hands to God, the storm will stop, so that you may see once more that the earth belongs to the Lord. Although I know that neither you nor your people truly fear God yet, and still you won't let us go. So it was. Moses cries out to the Lord, and the storm finally stops. But even after witnessing the terrible power of God, Pharaoh still refuses to let the Hebrews go. The story will continue. based on the book of Exodus, chapter 9. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Bibtoons.